everybody, my name's Cara on Fire, and today let's look into how to prepare for Dune Awakening's upcoming launch day. It's not long now. First of all is Preload. Are they even going to have one? The answer is yes. We'll be able to download the game before launch day. They've just literally given us the launch times, the global launch times, so have a look here and you can see the date and the time the game is coming out for you. In regards to Preload, it will be a day before, so for me in the UK, it will be on Wednesday at 3 PM BST. I'll be able to preload the game and download it ready for launch day on the Thursday. It also will include the other date as well for the second launch for the standard edition, so there you go, some really good news here. I'll provide a link in the description so you can see this image in full. Just as a heads up, keep an eye out for upcoming Beyond the Beta dev stream on May 28th at 5 PM BST. You can also subscribe to my channel to catch the stream highlights I'll be releasing, which will include all the important points within that stream in a shorter video. It will be worth checking out either way, as Funcom will be showing off their mid to end game content. What can we expect from the deep desert, and a deeper dive into the Landsrad system, which is your PvE endgame. I know the PvE endgame has been a bit up in the air for some people at the moment. I'm hoping it's good as well, so this should be some nice insight. An important part of prep is, of course, getting the game. And I have some more information for you about the season passes coming in a bit. For console, it's said they'll be looking into launching for you before the end of 2026. For PC players, your option is Steam, where you can purchase 3 different pre-order versions. I went into depth about the differences between the 3 in another video. I'll link it in the top right cards or in the description if you're on mobile. That way you'll be able to find out more about them. Do note the deluxe version and the ultimate version get a 5-day head start on June 5th. For the standard version people, you get to start on June 10th. When it comes to friends you want to play with and you really want to be on the same server, I would see about meeting up with them at certain times and then joining. Hacker Basin servers, which are the main world servers you'll be starting out on, cap at 40 players per server. And if there's so many players active on the server, it won't let you join there regardless until those numbers decrease over time. You could also consider the inviting a friend over mode, where as long as you're both friends on Steam or Dune, you should be able to visit each other's worlds and play in them fully. The only thing you can't do in a friend's world is place down a base claim. You'd need your friend to do that for you and add you to the permissions list on the sub-thieves to enable you to build and interact with the base. If you want to take a big chunk out of your wait time when it comes to launch day, consider getting the Dune Awakening character creator and benchmarking mode on Steam. It is a free test version of the game where you can play around with the character editor and make your perfect character for launch day. They have said the character you make in here you'll be able to use on the day, so you can spend all the time you like making a cool character without the worry of the servers filling up. In this demo version, you can also test for settings you should set your game to by using the benchmarking tool. It will tell you if you can run it or not and what you'll need to set it to. When it comes to installing the game, make sure you clear space for it within your hard drives. The beta weekend version of the game is about 40 gigabytes in size, so you'll need to clear out about a decent chunk of space for your brand new game, so maybe clear out about 50 gigabytes in size to prepare. Ideally, you'd be putting this on an SSD drive as well, as this is the recommended. Anyways, Season Pass. You can actually get a little peek into the content they're going to release in the Season Pass DLC. Here we are on their Season Pass page. If we scroll down, we can see 4 different Season Passes starting from June 10th and ending in April to June in 2026. I believe these contain small teasers on what to expect within them. They've said in their recent AMA we'd be getting these every 3 months. First pass is the Wildlife of Arrakis. You can see 3 statues including Shai Hulud, a donkey and a Muad'Dib. I wonder if it's just these 3 dudes or if we'll see anything more from the pack. Next season pass is a lot more spicier looking, called the Lost Harvest, coming in October to December time 2025. It's said to contain a side story and cosmetics, and it's going to be about a stranded harvester, a desperate crew, and a secret that's been buried for over 10,000 years. After that, we have the Raiders of the Broken Lands coming to us in January to March 2026. It does say cosmetics, but the description is a little odd and makes me think it's more than that. The Broken Lands are shattered plains of broken rock known for their fearsome raiders, is the quote, unless it's referring to something that's already existing. The image looked familiar to me, and I've actually seen this before as a concept art. Check this out. It definitely looks pretty broken and crispy within this artwork, and perhaps could be what we'd be getting ourselves into? There's also another piece which is this concept art, but it doesn't look as jagged, but it has potential. Last season pass is the Water Wars coming between April to June in 2026. So a year away. Water is life. The water shippers' families are at war, fighting for control of the polar caps of Arrakis. So within this one, we could be looking at an insanely cool competitive type of season pass where we get into battles. Or maybe we have to choose to support a side, whether that be Harkonnen or Atreides, in the fight for one of the most valuable water sites on Arrakis. Either way, pretty cool. It doesn't give us a ton of information, but it's nice to get a taste of what to expect from these season passes, included in the pre-order or gotten separately. The game works with mouse and keyboard, but it also has controller support. It's actually pretty cool if you have a controller as well for the game, because when you're out in the open sand, apparently you can get more warning about an incoming worm than the average mouse and keyboard player does, as the controller will vibrate when the worm's coming close. Regarding private servers, do not expect them at launch. It would be nice, but the devs have said they're working on this with various partners, but they cannot commit to having them out for launch day. As Dune is an online game with no single player mode, you'll be looking to find a nice spot on an official server. You can play the game solo or with friends. Both are viable to fully complete whether you got extra people or not. Either way, these are the most important points for you to know about to prepare yourself for launch. Smash a like on the video if you found it helpful, it helps me out loads. If you'd like to prepare yourself even further for a quick start, I will have some beginner guides coming out very soon. And I already have one from the beta weekend published on the channel, which I'll include in the end cards. Either way, thank you for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!